Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg.
Alright.
Batmobile lost the wheel, Joker got away.
Y'all just ruined
Hey.
a perfectly good song.
And I'm deeply offended.
And my name is Keontae.
And I'm Jesse.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm the one who offended Tyler.
Nah, that was
Ricky.
Keontae. You jumped in.
I'm quite upset with both of you.
You're listening
what?
to...
You know what? That was part of the
whatever.
animated series.
It was.
Was
the
it
Joker,
really?
yeah, the Joker actually did sing it, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
That is
I
too
could be
cool.
wrong.
Ricky throwing out these mad things of knowledge to me.
So you ain't the Joker?
What?
You ain't the Joker?
No, I don't hate the Joker.
No, you ain't the Joker.
I don't know, but we can still sing the song. I
You ain't
mean,
even Baby Joker.
Yeah, but we're not the person who also wrote the song either, and we still sing it.
No, you stop right there.
But you know who we are? We are Whatever Podcast. We are the group that talks to you about a little bit of everything, usually a whole lot of nothing, though.
Man.
Whatever we come up with, that's what you guys just have to listen to.
And apparently the Christmas episode has started with hostility.
Yep.
Way to go,
Christmas is
Tyler.
about us hating each other because we don't love each other.
Dang, Tyler, you're supposed to be in a happy
Y'all
Christmas mood.
started.
No, we didn't. We were just singing a song. You're the one who's
whole
offended
thing
by
is
it.
you're supposed to be with those you love, and we all hate each other.
Peace
Yeah.
on earth and goodwill towards
Nah,
men.
Tyler is the only one that hates all of us. All of us.
I hate the disrespect to y'all Christmas.
You didn't show disrespect.
We
Yeah.
love Christmas.
No, let's just keep it going.
No, okay. All right, well, if we're going to keep
Oh,
it
he's
going.
gonna be. Well, we know who's the Grinch is in this episode.
Yeah.
Nah, if anything, y'all are the curmudgeonly guys here.
Don't say curmudgeonly.
Why?
That's a gross word.
That's what he was.
It's gross, though. There's other words you could use.
Like what?
Cranky. He's a Grinch.
Elementary.
Bitch.
Gosh.
Wait,
I wouldn't say that, but all right.
I wouldn't disrespect the Grinch like that.
I got one
that-
thing to say.
What?
He's putting me in this group of I hate Christmas.
I know,
I'm like,
right?
wait a
I know,
second.
right?
I just said I love Christmas.
I hate our commercialized Christmas.
Nah, Grinch, Ebenezer, and
Why am I having
That's
here?
right.
Cratchit.
No.
Cratchit was good.
Exactly.
Why am I Ebenezer? I don't even have money.
Yeah.
Broke.
And he's not old.
And I'm not old.
I feel like you would
And I'm
dress
not
like
mean to
that.
people.
I feel like you dress
I feel like you would like that style when you're older. You're just gonna be like,
Grinch.
Maybe.
Your best friend died, isn't in chains.
Okay.
I feel like
so
you would tell your ghost friend, just to shut up with the chains.
Then you realize it's going to be one of you, right?
Dope. I call the chains. Wait a minute. Are the chains because I died in like some kind of freak like
Chains and whips
dominatrix?
excite you?
you're
You're the ghost
purgatory.
of Christmas past. I'm the ghost of Christmas present. Jesse's the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Yeah, Jason's got to wear the dress.
And I'm screwed,
It's a
apparently.
robe. Thank you.
Where
It's
are you
Tiny
taking me
Tim.
to the princess castle?
All right, if you couldn't tell already, this is the episode all about Christmas. We're going to be talking about Christmas specials, music, what Christmas means to us, lights, decorations,
Traditions.
snacks, traditions, everything. Let's start with
Yo,
Christmas
passing out drunk on the Christmas tree.
music.
Christmas.
What do y'all think is the
music.
best Christmas album out there? There's only one right answer.
I've never
You're gonna say
listened to-
Bieber.
I've never listened to a
No.
full Christmas album in my
Yeah, I
life.
can't say. I mean, the only
Unless
person.
you count all the Bing Crosby they play in every single mall, retail store, and anywhere.
Bing
Or the
Crosby.
Michael Bublé. I hear that a lot
Bublé
too
out
up in there.
But the best Christmas album is Charlie Brown Christmas, Vince Guaraldi Trio out there. O Tannenbaum, Christmas Time is Here, the vocal and instrumental version.
So he's telling you guys that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
who
don't have a
really
choice
thought
in
that.
this. This
Yeah,
is
Tyler's
it.
right. He's the Christmas master over here.
But, having
we can't,
said that-
you can't enjoy Christmas unless he enjoys Christmas.
That's the best one, but there's a bunch of other good ones. Me personally, there's a lot of artists I've gotten into because of their Christmas music. Like they already mentioned Bing Crosby, I got into him through Christmas, but also like Perry Como, Michael Bublé, Frank Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald, like the list just goes on.
Got
Andy
into
Williams.
Frank Sinatra because of Christmas.
Yeah, that's when I had heard his music before and I liked him, but that's what really made me listen to like his other music.
The disrespect.
Ah, Frankie was out of here.
Hey, did Elvis have a Christmas album?
Probably.
Yeah, he did.
I bet that was
The
funny.
only Christmas song I like of his though is Blue Christmas.
Never heard it.
I'll have a blue.
Don't sing it.
But anyway, what do y'all think of Christmas music? What are some of y'all favorite Christmas songs? What are some of the like traditional and iconic Christmas songs that y'all think of?
I mean,
Mariah Carey's another great Christmas album.
I just
It's
go with
okay.
the church hymns because that's really what I listen to.
God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
What?
Oh Bethlehem.
Sure.
Our little town of Bethlehem. I mean.
You realize we sang a lot of these in Spanish, so I probably don't know.
Silent
them.
Night.
Silent Night Special.
Yeah.
Now, there's this
The
one
first
song
Noel.
I can never not associate. I can't think of Christmas without it. I know the song's name is Sleigh Ride. I have no idea who
One of
makes
my
it.
favorites. I don't know who made the original composition though.
I want to say
It's
something.
just
Y'all
very-
should see the excitement in his eyes and
Yeah.
face
If
right
you can't
now.
hear it in his voice right now, I don't understand how he's managed to keep himself in a seat.
I gotta keep the negative here to like keep the balance in the world. Otherwise,
Life's all about balance. You can't have too much on one side without the other.
But
I'm-
yeah,
I had
Sleigh
a-
Ride, like they used to play. That was the year I heard that was like the year I got a radio speaker system in my room. It wasn't big. It was just like basic like shelf unit. But hey, I got it now. Left it on the radio overnight, and Sleigh Ride would play, and I just thought it was a weird song. Like, at first, for the longest, I didn't understand what they were saying. Then I picked up on what they were saying, and, like, it usually played at random times. Like, how you wake up in the middle of the night, like, why'd I wake up? Oh, Sleigh Ride's playing. All right, this is weird. All right.
You
I'm being
prefer vocal
haunted.
or instrumental?
Hmm?
You prefer vocal or
I've
instrumental?
only heard the vocal.
Oh.
Which also, it's like, it's almost like one of those
I didn't
weird,
even
like...
know there was a vocal.
Now, I want to be
Yeah, I heard
clear.
it.
What song are we talking about?
Sleigh Ride.
What is the Sleigh
Which
Ride you think?
version?
Give me a melody or something. No, different song. Different
What?
song entirely. This is like some kind
That's
of like...
that Sleigh Ride.
that
This is like
the
some kind of
iconic Sleigh
80s
Ride.
groove funk kind of song. I can't
We
explain
got
it.
it
You just have to look it up.
Does it still have the same lyrics? Like,
Nope.
it'll be the perfect
Nope.
ending to a perfect day? This is just a different song.
It's a
man.
completely different song. It's
know what?
just called Sleigh Ride. That's
You know
why I
what?
thought I better go ahead and make sure this is something that we're clear on.
Yeah.
This is an entirely different song. It's just kind of weird, but it's also fun. So, like, I think I may have been like the 5th grade or so whenever I like was stuck hearing it, random times. And now every time Christmas goes by, like, it just starts playing in my head, whether I want it to or not.
my favorite Christmas album, Peter Griffin's Christmas album.
Oh my god. Carol of the Bells is like the one Christmas song that I'm so sick of. Like, I love it. I love the composition of it, but I never want to listen to it because there's
It's
a million
so
different
played.
versions of it. It's so long, and I just get tired of
Hey,
hearing it.
Pentatonics though,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
haven't heard
was
that
gonna say
version.
their
I
last.
like the Pentatonics.
They had
tragic.
Their Christmas album just sold like incredibly well.
Okay, my
I'm not
favorite thing are
surprised.
favorite songs are actually the ones that kind of have some humor into it. Like, let's see,
The one
Grandma
we
got
started
ran
out.
over by the reindeer.
Love that show.
What else? There's Baby It's Cold Outside. If you ever actually listen to the lyrics,
It's kind of creepy.
That
It
is a song about sexual assault.
It's going on really
The
strong.
pressure. And then
Did
I
Drake
saw
write
Santa
it?
Claus kissing.
I saw Mama kissing.
Yeah, I
Santa
saw
Claus.
Mama kissing Santa Claus. Like, come on. That's awkward
I
too.
think Santa Baby's kind of funny.
Yeah, see, I like those songs. And then I'm a big fan of Jingle Bell Rock. I don't know why. I just get in that mood when I just want to dance.
Jingle Bell Rock.
You know,
Robert Rudolph
to-
gives me a lot of energy when I hear that song.
actually I think like the one actual Christmas song that I like is Reliant K's version of 12 Days of Christmas.
Their Christmas album is kind of underrated, honestly. That's Ryan K. Their Christmas album is the only song music I've heard by them besides like one other song. But their interpretations of the Christmas songs are pretty good.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
I
it
agree.
is.
They're like
They're-
a alt rock. Would you say alt rock group? Like alternative?
Yeah, but they switched back and forth with Christian alternative to like regular too. It's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, 12 Days of Christmas by them is pretty good.
Yeah, I like their version of "God Rest You, Merry Gentlemen."
Also, one of the songs from like the Arthur Christmas special. It's like Boogie Woogie Christmas and
Oh yeah.
something like that.
Justin Bieber's version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town was in that
No,
movie.
mistletoe, bruh.
No, like the old back in the 90s, late.
No, the
early
new Arthur
2000s.
Christmas.
No, I'm talking about the old Arthur Christmas.
Oh, I just assumed you were talking about the new one.
We're talking about Arthur the Aardvark, right?
No.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. No,
Oh.
that's what I'm talking about. Not Arthur Christmas, not the movie.
So,
So you're talking about like the Arthur Christmas special.
That's what I said.
speaking
Arthur
of
Christmas
movies,
special.
what is the best Christmas movie?
Krampus.
It's not even out yet. You
Yeah, it
don't
is.
know.
It came
There-
out last
There's
week.
an old
You
one.
haven't seen it yet,
I know,
so you
I
don't know.
There's an older one too.
Is
Yeah,
there?
There's an old one.
Nah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen it, but I kind of do want to see it.
Either way, it's
Now
not
we
the
talking
best.
overall Christmas specials or like specifically like
No, he
feature
said
length
movie.
Christmas
He
movies?
said movie.
Like, I guess you could say specials, but they technically can be movies. Like,
Well, but
like-
Depends how anal you want to be
like
about
Home
what's a movie.
Alone.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Die-
I mean,
oh,
I
yeah,
guess
Die
you could
Hard
say
is a
Die
Christmas
Hard.
movie.
I mean, you know. Let's see. What's the one that's always on 24 hours? Oh,
Christmas
it's
Story.
Christmas Story.
Yeah,
Yep,
the
that's,
Christmas Story.
That's the best one.
By the way, the second
pretty
Christmas
much
Story
everybody's
is
favorite.
Ralphie's just creepy.
He is.
Yeah, that movie's
I mean,
weird.
there's so many.
I
but
really like Miracle on 34th Street.
Never saw it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's old.
The Recess Christmas special when they're stuck in the car.
I saw that like a long time ago.
Which
but
really,
I
that
only seen
wasn't-
it once.
Which I don't want to count that as a Christmas special because yeah, it was Christmas time, but it was more like they were just
It
they're just
counts.
reminiscing.
If Die Hard counts,
mine's Jack Frost.
That's true.
the Michael Keaton one,
The horror movie, or the one where he's the
like the guy gets turned into a snowman.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the Michael Keaton one, I believe.
That one is so good in my opinion.
Christmas movie. I don't know.
It's hard for me to think of just like feature-length Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I think a lot of like specials, like The Grinch, isn't very long at all, or even like stuff like the Ed, Edd and
Jim
Eddie
Carrey
Christmas
one's pretty
special.
long.
I still caught him.
I hate the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Hey, it's better than the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Willy Wonka though.
I'll agree with that because that movie also sucks. But
I heard Arthur Christmas is actually a pretty good movie.
Arthur Christmas is really good.
There's a guy that told me it was a good movie, but he also told me every movie he watched was a good movie. So
Hey, that
I wasn't
Pokemon
sure how to
special,
think
though.
about it.
The Pokemon Christmas.
You know what I'm talking about?
Actually, can we talk about Christmas specials now? Because I have more memories of those.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go into some
specials.
Christmas specials.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
I'd be
That was a
remiss not
movie,
to
though.
mention Charlie Brown Christmas.
Your all-time hero Or
Charlie
one of
Brown
your
is
heroes.
Charlie Brown is one of my heroes. Him and like Goku.
and Tommy
I
Pickles.
still don't get Charlie
Yeah.
Brown because he really doesn't do anything.
The whole world is against him, but he never gets up, and he takes joy out of like the smallest things. My kite
Until his
didn't get
dog-
knocked
And
out
he
today.
never gets up. That's the problem.
We
He
also-
just sits there and takes the heat and just never does anything.
And when I was young, I had a crush on a little redheaded girl.
Yeah, I wish I could say her name.
So
Put you on blast. But I can't.
Tyler, no, Jesse, do not drop any more names.
I just said I wasn't.
I
Count it.
know,
Do you have
but
any
we have to
favorite Christmas
reiterate,
specials?
don't drop any more names.
Honestly, no.
Billy and Mandy Christmas, Johnny Bravo Christmas.
Yeah, I watched them, but it's one of those things of I could live without them though. Like the only Christmas affiliated thing that I just have to have is a Christmas Story, and past that, we can actually get rid of Christmas itself as long as I can see the movie.
Do y'all have a favorite version of the Christmas Carol?
Nope.
The Mickey Mouse one.
I like
Or the Scrooge one, I guess.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, the Disney one.
Shoot, there's so many good versions though.
There's like
Oh, Snowden at the House of Mouse.
yes, no.
love
I hadn't
House
thought
of
about
Mouse.
that.
I hadn't
House
actually
Mouse
seen
is
that
The
Christmas
Polar
special.
Express though.
That was just
Terrif-
a weird movie.
Terrifying CGI Tom Hanks is a little creepy.
I don't know.
That
I
was
think it was
always just a. I don't know. I'm okay with the movie, but it's just. It seems so weird to me every time I watch it. This.
I didn't care for it when I was a
Doesn't
kid.
make
I didn't
sense.
see it, and I really had no desire to watch it.
I want to see it in
I
3D.
hate that very goofy Christmas too.
National Lampoon's Christmas, though, I've never seen it.
I've seen that once at Lucas's house.
Why am I
The
not
movie's
surprised?
crazy.
Wait, no. I was gonna say, couldn't Ted be counted as a Christmas movie? But
I mean, just because Christmas happened during the movie doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
but we just said Die
so
Hard.
Die Hard doesn't count anymore.
I wouldn't count Die Hard. But, you
No,
know,
it's a Christmas movie.
How dare you?
Google counts it, but I don't mean I got to.
And as as you can tell, I like the Arthur Christmas special,
Yeah.
the old one. The American Dad Christmas specials are really awesome.
Family Guy Christmas special.
I'm okay with those.
Kids Save Santa.
Oh yeah, the Kiss Like Santa one was good.
Yeah.
No, specifically the Krampus episode for me, or the For Whom the Sleigh Bell Tolls, where they kill Santa.
Gosh.
How are you okay with things like that, but you don't like the Krampus movie just based on principle?
Because I like Family Guy.
But
That's
I'm talking about
hypocritical.
American Dad.
I also like American Dad.
That's hypocritical.
What about that Futurama Christmas
It's
special?
literally
Which
even based
one?
around the same story of Krampus.
I'm putting
but
my
you
foot down
can't
with these,
deal
though.
with the Krampus movie.
Because I can't tell if that movie is a joke or not yet.
It is an authentic horror movie.
I'm not down
That's
with that.
PG-13. Well, actually, I heard
That's what most
mixed,
horror movies are
mixed
now.
to good reviews on it, and people that have watched it actually said it is a pretty decent movie.
I will boycott it.
Well, it's about he visits people that have lost the spirit of Christmas, and he's trying to literally beat it back into them.
Oh yeah, I know the story of Krampus. I just think he's a
Why?
baby.
Nah, say what you were thinking.
Nah, say
what
it.
you were
We already
thinking.
broke the filter.
Nah.
All right.
Anyway, where's some other
He was thinking
pretty
of
notable
pussy ass
Christmas
bitch,
ones?
but anyway.
Dang.
No, he wasn't. He was gonna say punk, but
All right, so Christmas specials.
man, this is our most hostile episode.
Have we talked a little bit? I know we mentioned the Grinch, but do y'all like have any strong feelings on the Grinch Christmas special?
I'm
I like
okay
it.
with the Dr. Seuss one. Jim Carrey, no.
I don't like that.
I like them both.
I don't really
Little
like
Cindy
the
went.
Jim Carrey one that much just because it's longer, and I really don't like watching movies most of the time anyway.
It's so
But
long
his
for
heart
what,
Also,
grew this
it's just
big.
so awkward.
it's so long for what the story is, and I feel like he comes across as creepy in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Jim Carrey, but
And even in like the Jim Carrey Cat in the Hat, I'm just like, this is too much. It's already an out there story.
No, that wasn't Jim Carrey. That was what was his name? Michael Myers.
Yeah, either way, I don't like either
They're
one
the
of them
same
that
person.
much.
They're both out there.
what about the song?
The Grinch.
You're mean one, Mr. Grinch.
I'm okay with
Greatest song ever, at least on trombone. Hey.
The trombones do have a good part on that song.
I guess I'm okay with it.
Though there is one, I guess like I wouldn't know if it's a movie or if like it's a episode.
Mr. Grinch.
It's Tokyo Godfathers.
Never heard it.
Is that a
It's
show?
it's an anime.
Oh.
Well, I think it's just one of those things where. Well, what the story is, there's a homeless guy. No, it's a homeless woman, an alcoholic guy, and a runaway transgender teen, and they come across this baby, and they just try to find the parents, and it takes place during Christmas.
Oh, I really thought this was about to turn into that whole time travel story where somebody's their mom and dad, and I'm like, why is this a Christmas thing?
So I guess to round out talking about specials, you guys want to go around and say like what is like the one or two Christmas specials that really represent what Christmas means to you and just you have to watch and get you in the spirit every year?
I
Jesse?
mean,
I can,
Yeah.
gladly. Jack Frost, already said it. This is the movie, but it's kind of becoming a special because it's always on ABC Family when it's the 25 Days of
It's
Christmas.
so creepy, though. He looks so creepy.
Why does he look so creepy? I'm sorry that special effects was not very
Just
good
looks
then.
creepy.
But I feel like, you know, the whole thing about family and like love is always there. It's something to me is what really Christmas is. Like, other than, you know, Jesus Christ coming there. But anyways, that's something that I really hold a movie I have to watch, especially with my family, which I already have. So that's already off my checklist. And then,
Quota met for the year.
right. And then, let's see. There's got to be another one. What's another good one?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's a lot.
I mean, these are your memories, not
That's
ours.
true. I guess the Christmas Carol, because
Which
they do
version?
say, you know, Christmas is the time for giving, and which I do agree, it is. But it's also to the extent where you have to think of others and not just yourself sometimes, and I feel like people forget that, and Christmas sometimes brings the highlight back to it.
Right.
Unfortunately, it takes a holiday for us to do that instead of just self-realization.
Keontae? I know you mentioned Christmas Story, but
I don't treat Christmas the same as most people. I'll be honest, I really don't hold the Christmas spirit much anymore. And now, if you want to talk about like specials, I always watch, you know, Christmas Story at least 3 times.
Play 24 hours on TBS.
And I like to watch Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, but I'll be honest,
it's
there
so
are times
funny.
where I just decide, like, I don't want to watch it this year. Maybe on the next time it plays. I don't know, something. But whereas a lot of people say, you know, it's about family and whatnot, me growing up, I was always around most of my family. So Christmas really, like, as a kid, yeah, Christmas was like a big thing because there was also presents and everybody was down at once. It wasn't just, oh, this aunt and her kids visit, then that uncle comes down. You know, everybody was there at least for a little while. Plus, you know, that good not Thanksgiving, but that good Christmas food.
which is basically like a recycled Thanksgiving meal
Yeah.
with a few odds and ends.
But, you know, everything.
More colorful and colder.
Now that now that I'm older, I will say like I don't really treat Christmas as that big of a special thing for me, but because whereas a lot of people say, oh, it's about family. Well, I mean, I kind of stay about my family year round, so Christmas coming up doesn't change much. It's just another day on the calendar.
See, I can see that, but like you, reason why family is to me because I've always been really independent, never really home. So like that's the time my family actually gets to see me. I know that sounds terrible, but it's true. So
That's on you.
I know it is, but
Ricky?
I mean, now that I'm older, I'm not gonna say I don't care. It's just like Keontae, it's just another thing for me, another holiday. I mean, yeah, I get to see my family, but I'm always talking to my mom like 3 or 4 times a week. So, keeping up. Something I have to watch. Well, not something I have to watch, but something I generally watch is just like me and my mom will sometimes sit down and watch like some version of the birth of Christ and his whole life. So. And I guess growing up as a Christian, that's what Christmas is to me, birth of Christ.
Right.
I don't know where all this giving each other gifts shit and Santa Claus came in, but...
I mean, Jesus got gifts.
It's an old story.
Jesus got gifts.
Yeah, Jesus got gifts. We're not Jesus, though.
I mean, it kind of just keeps with tradition. I know that sounds bad, but...
I just really hate the commercialization of Christmas now.
I mean, to be fair, that's just every holiday now. I'm not saying it's a good thing,
Except
but it's just
Thanksgiving.
not exclusive to
I think that's
Christmas.
why I like Thanksgiving now, because it's not commercialized.
Well, we don't commercialize it so much, but Black Friday though?
Oh, God.
Which is arguably the worst.
I mean, call me a Grinch if you want. I don't care. It's another holiday. Though I am driving home Christmas Eve to see my family, because I haven't seen them in like 2 or 3 months now.
I may or may not. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Christmas is everything to me, pretty much.
Everything.
I love, like, just the whole feeling of Christmas. I love the colors, the decorations, the music. I love, like... Hey, yeah, Christmas is about family to me, but kind of like y'all guys said, you are, like, around your family a lot. But I just love seeing, like, other people just, like, happy and giving gifts and, like, people generally being good around that time of year. And like Ricky said earlier, it does suck that it is only around that time of year. Mainly that people are that, and I wish it would carry out through the rest of the year. But even if it's just for 1 month out of the year, I still do like to see it. But as far as Christmas specials, I mean, Charlie Brown Christmas is, like, my all-time favorite. I know it's really simple, and it's, like, pretty simple in its message, too, but I just love it. I love the Ed and Eddie Christmas special, because it is telling, like, an old and important story, but in a humorous way, and it does, at the end, have a good message, so... And also Christmas Carol is the other big one that kind of does end with that good message of just, like, peace on earth and goodwill towards men. But...
Why does it have to be men? I'm joking.
Yeah, why not women, huh?
So I'm not a misogynist now?
Why not trans peoples?
Yeah, why
Why not people outside the gender binary?
Why not dogs or cats?
You are saying things that I can't
And
readily
other
identify.
kin.
But now that we've talked about Christmas specials, you want to talk about, like, things we see at Christmas, like there's certain items we associate with Christmas, like trees, decorations, Santa hat, gingerbread men, stuff like that?
I mean, what do you want to go with it?
them?
I mean, I do
I mean,
like...
you just listed half of them.
This year, I didn't, obviously because I'm not home, I didn't help decorate the tree or take it down, so...
I think that kind of brings in with traditions, because you're going to see most of that stuff with your traditions.
Yeah, like building the tree and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who gets to put the star on top?
Yeah.
It was me because I was the tallest.
And there's multiple
Dang.
people
In
in
the
the
house.
household whose star goes on top, because you know how many people have the store-bought star. And
Uh-huh.
if you got kids, they made a star or an angel in class.
I never
and you
did.
got to decide which one goes up that year. I know growing up, me and Keon, like, every year it traded out, like, his star, the angel I made, his star, angel I made, his star, angel, his star,
And then you break
angel.
his star, and then you're just like, yes! No, I'm joking.
Just
Dang.
me now.
Did y'all's families go all out on lights and decorations on the outside at all?
Nah, we never went all out, but I do remember always putting up lights and...
No, those lights go up, they stay up all year.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how it is for Mexican households.
These lights are up at least until June.
I mean, as long as they're not on, there's no
Weird.
problem, right?
Yeah, exactly, you're not wasting electricity.
But no, my mom did 1 year, and then after that, she just kind of does a little bit of stuff. Like now, she does a little bit of stuff. I think she has like a snowman, a Santa Claus, and she does like the front of the house. Nothing too spectacular.
We always
but
put our little nativity
I always
scene
enjoyed
under the
Christmas
tree.
lights and stuff like that. You know, back in the day, my family and I used to, not just my family, my entire family used to all drive around, like going around. I mean, I grew up in a poor family. Than some people, not everybody, some people, but so we went into like the richier neighborhoods who always had like the extravagant lights.
No,
and-
look at the tryhards.
Yeah, the tryhards in the world. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, we're the
No, I-
team. Struggle to see the
Rockwall to do that.
What?
Or not Rockwall. We went like right there where the lake was, and we drove around neighborhoods like that were lakeside.
So basically,
Like
Rockwall.
Santa Land and stuff like that.
Did
I
y'all ever go see the Lotto House
Nope.
growing up?
Don't
What's
know what
that?
is.
Yes.
Like the people that we just called it that. It's just like the people that won the lottery were there for a couple years and they
I was
went
actually
like
in that house.
crazy. You been in there?
Yeah, I've been in the house. Not
Wait, is
with
it that
those
one-
people, but
Wait, is
like
it that one
people-
that was near my house?
Yeah, it's kind of near your house. The one with the
Where the fork in the road is?
yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've actually been
They
in that
won a
house and
lottery?
everything. That place
Yeah.
is gorgeous. The people that used to live there won the lottery, and they kind of just messed up in the spendings, I believe. Am I right?
As it
They
goes.
did. They
That's
did.
as it goes. And
They
then-
did the generic lotto thing.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, they left. Someone bought it. Then that people left, and then they used to put cows and stuff on there. They were dairymen and stuff like that.
Actually,
And then they ended up going into another one. And now there's this older family.
because like where we went to church, it was out of town, it was like 30 minutes away. I remember we'd always pass this house. And every year they had like these big like wooden Jetsons, and they're like giving each other gifts. And I remember I see that like every year.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, or you kept trying to say that everybody cut you off on.
What was I trying to say?
I know something about the table and the tree.
Table and the tree. Oh yeah. We usually put up my mom has like little glass nativity scene or porcelain nativity scene that they don't have faces. It's just all white, and that's something that we always put up either under a tree, but now we put it on a little that coffee table we have in our living room.
Gotcha.
All right.
So I mean, there is that sort of part of Christmas I do like. I do like decorating the tree and looking at the lights and everything, but.
I always like putting up the lights on the house just because my mom just sent me and my brother up to do it like whenever I was in the second grade. So here you are in the second grade leaning halfway off the house with a staple gun in hand. That was the
I think
coolest thing.
everything about that statement is wrong.
Well, it happened.
That's how it goes.
He
What
was
about,
in the
like,
fourth
fun?
grade. She was watching. She stayed out there with us the whole
Okay.
time. It was safe.
See, if that was a Mexican household, the parents would have just gone inside. Or like,
Alright,
you
you're
know how to
good.
use this.
Don't come down till it's done.
But it's cold.
We're in Texas. It's not cold.
Not yet.
I mean, it gets cold to us.
It gets cold in like January or February.
Dude,
After that,
if snow just starts falling, we freak out.
Oh God.
If it drops
the end of
like-
the world.
If it drops like under 70, we start panicking. We bring out the long sleeve.
Because we don't know how to deal with cold. It's not a common occurrence for us.
Nah, I'm ready to wear a jacket in 90-degree weather. I'm down.
Dang.
Dang. Alright.
But I like Christmas lights. We didn't put up Christmas lights a ton when I was growing up, but we did it every now and then. It wouldn't be something crazy. We'd like line the roof and everything with like the simple, just white lights and put like a deer or like an angel in the yard and stuff like that. Which one story, the year I was in fourth grade and I got an electric scooter that year and I went outside and drove it. As soon as I got on it, ran into the angel.
Way to go.
So that was pretty much the story of my life.
As you can tell, Tyler's going to be our guide for this one.
So, let's talk about Christmas food and
he's
snacks.
always wanted to do this show. He just, as soon as we said it,
As soon
his
as he
heart
met,
started racing.
no, as
His
soon as he
big
met,
old
the
grin.
day he met all of us, he's like, all right, guys, like middle school, this is going to be, we're going to have a podcast, and we are going to do a Christmas
I'm
episode.
gonna convert
What's
you
a
to
podcast?
Christmas.
What?
What's Christmas?
But yeah,
Can you
about
say
food.
that in a Bane voice?
Fruitcakes. Do you like fruitcake?
That's
Never
not
had
bad.
fruitcake.
I've never had it. I've
I
just
always
seen
thought it was just like a mythical legend that nobody actually had, but we all had jokes.
it. No, it's
Yeah.
out there.
That's all right.
I don't want to try it, but I think I want to try it one day.
I think one Christmas special I forgot to mention was the Mickey Mouse one, where like he's trying to earn money to like buy Minnie that necklace for her locket, and
Oh yeah, that was part of the. I forget what it's called, but it's like 3 or 4 different Disney Christmas stories put together.
I
yeah,
like that one.
and the one where I can't-
Spoilers, they just have to love each other.
yeah, they end
What
up buying,
kind of
yeah, they end up selling their own product to their own product, like they're drug dealers.
Gosh.
They end up having to sell like
I was
their
gonna
own thing that they were trying to buy each other for, and lo and behold,
Yeah,
they don't
you
have
together.
they don't have.
You don't have
Which
to buy
made me just
one.
want to buy him a case for a harmonica. He actually went out and bought her a necklace. Oh man!
Oh, my goodness.
Also, like the Goof Troop one, where like Max is still a kid.
Goof Troop was awesome.
And I think Max is the spirit of Christmas, and then like Santa brings him a snowboard and like blows all the snow in Goofy's yard into Pete's.
That sounds like something that would happen. That Max would wish for.
All right, sorry.
Do
get
y'all
off
have any
track.
particular food or snacks besides fruitcake that y'all associate with Christmas?
Thinking about it, we did have for some reason tamales.
Tamales for Christmas?
Yep.
Christmas tamales?
Because we didn't have any presents to open, so we had something else.
Tamales de la Christmas?
No, we had presents, but yeah,
I consider tamales a present.
yeah.
I do too. Those are precious gifts.
My mom makes them like every week, so no, they're nothing special to me anymore.
Pies.
Pies?
Pies. Like there's almost never there's one we always have an egg custard pie because that's my grandpa's favorite, but I don't know if it's his favorite, but he likes them. I'm not that big a fan of them, just because.
Yo,
they're
but
not
that
that good to
meringue
me.
though.
My mom has started making coconut cream pie. It's to die for. Homemade whipped cream. She puts the coconut flakes on there. Everything is made from scratch except for the crust. My mom don't do crust. She just doesn't.
Crust is an
doesn't
art.
care
I don't
for it.
blame her. There's an art
Yeah.
to it.
No, I like crust.
But
No, like
we
making
like
it.
but
Oh, making it.
Yeah,
Oh,
making
never
it
mind.
simple.
No, you just buy that at Walmart.
But we always end up having some kind of specialty pie. Usually at my request, chocolate pie, which I know it's not that special of a thing, but we usually don't have chocolate pie that many times. Who
And you
makes
don't like
pies
sweets.
just year round for the most part anyway? So,
And you don't like
usually
sweets very
holidays or
much
something.
either.
yeah, I'm usually not a sweets guy, but whenever it comes, I like cookies and cakes. I just don't like candy. If it's just sugar, don't show it to me.
Have you ever done any like DIY like holiday Christmas snacks or anything like that? Because I know when I was in elementary school, one year, I think it was like second grade, the last day of school, on the last day before you get out for Christmas, a lot of the kids get picked up earlier and stuff like that. Well, Mom couldn't pick me up early that day, so they took all the kids and put them in the cafeteria. They gave us a thing of green frosting, a waffle cone, and like M&Ms or Skittles or something like that, and they're just like, go crazy. And we did.
Before I went to Austin, back when I was in Columbia Picton, we actually, second grade, we actually got to make our own gingerbread houses.
Oh, I love gingerbread
I
houses.
mean, there were 3 people in that class, so yeah, they had the materials.
Shut up.
I'm
No,
sorry.
it was a good 15
But-
kids in our class.
Gingerbread houses nowadays,
The whole
if they're not
class, just
homemade,
your
they're
room,
trash.
The whole class.
No,
Yeah,
not,
some
no,
of the
shut off.
like just pre-made store-bought ones, they look cool, but they don't always taste the best.
I don't like gingerbread that much because I know my mom's made ginger snaps before, and I'm just like, this is not good. So I've never had the interest in eating a gingerbread house. Also, I always
love
thought that's
ginger.
weird. Why do you eat a gingerbread house? That seems like a decoration. Just
Yo,
so
but
happens to be
but
made
ginger
out of
schnapps,
food.
though.
It's a decoration for like 5 minutes.
No, we don't drink
I
it.
love ginger. I eat little ginger candies. I'll bake them and put sugar on them. Like you slice the ginger up real fine, you put sugar on them, and you bake them, and it's just heaven. But
Sounds gross.
no, food to me has always been close to my family. That's something we do. I know it's probably why we all have a little belly. But
Billy.
nah, it's always been something we've always done. My grandparents started this thing where they would go out and buy, big boxes of fruit like oranges, apples, stuff like that, and then
Yo.
they'd buy like 5 or 6 things of like boxed chocolate, like the sampler stuff. Candy that I can't find anymore, the candy ribbons and like all the little candy like. I call them like candy glass, but they're not. They're like little square things with a little bit of filling in it, but the candy was like kind of like see-through. And they just went all out on that kind of stuff, and it just kind of sucks because we don't do it anymore as much because it was for the kids primarily.
But now
and
kids
the
are growing
growing
up.
up. Yeah. So I feel like
And the new kids are on their iPads.
Yeah, pretty much, and and it sucks because the kids that grew up aren't really old enough to have their own kids yet.
Well, no, we're old enough, but
we
we prefer
really
not
want
to.
kids,
We
yeah.
prefer not to.
So that just seems like traditions are dying, but they're really not. They're always close at home and in the heart. But
Right.
that's something that we used to do, and I miss it a lot.
I think my sister-in-law's aunt, she always sends like a tub of fudge, and I don't mean like just one for the family. No, each individual person gets their own fudge. Well, no. She makes one for my sister's family, and then she makes one for my mom, and then she makes a tub for me too.
Alright.
So that actually lasts a
I'll
couple
say,
of months.
Whenever you said DIY like Christmas snacks, I was really thinking like I cooked. I don't know if you mean like something special beyond cooking. It's not like
Like
we just
Pinterest
like
stuff.
got the box.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, off your
box.
girlfriend's Pinterest.
Nah, maybe
Like you make like reindeer cookies, you just like dip them in chocolate, put like a little red nose on them, and put pretzel
Actually,
inches on
I
them.
mean, we
My
had
mom-
reindeer droppings.
That's good. Did you ever make reindeer food in school? I never did either, but I know like my sisters
I
they
remember
do
we
now.
made
It's
a
like
weird pine cone feeder thing.
Yeah.
It's like trail mix, or not trail mix, but like Chex Mix and some other like sweet stuff in there, and they
Yeah,
call it reindeer food.
It's
You mean
practically like me.
Puppy dog food, or
Yeah.
what they
It's-
call it, or
yeah, it's pretty much that. But
Oh yeah,
with,
puppy
like,
chow. Yeah.
glitter.
yeah, puppy chow.
Reindeer droppings were the best.
Oh, gosh.
I don't care what you say.
Oh, my mom made hot chocolate too, but his family didn't.
Hot cocoa is
I
the
usually
best.
didn't. I'm not a big fan of
Shoot,
hot drinks.
Abuelita though. That,
Yeah, she would use
Yeah.
that. She would use that. Actually, this past Christmas, she made that awesome like cider, that fruit cider.
That's cool.
That was really good. You've had it,
Yeah.
or didn't you have it too?
Yes.
No, I don't like cider.
My dad.
No,
used to
you
use
know
this
you've
thing.
had it though. When you went to my house, we had that fruit stuff.
I mean, if it was cider, I didn't drink it.
And he said it was like cider. and
It was like
he,
cider,
He
but it
made
wasn't.
you drink some of it anyway. You're like, that's good. It's not my thing, but it's
I
good.
probably sipped it, but I don't like
The
cider.
thing you're talking about, I don't know if it's the same, but my dad used to kind of do something. I mean, he wasn't around when Christmas. It's just what my mom told me when they were together. He used to make this punch with like pure sugar cane. Like he'd buy sugar
Oh,
canes
wow.
and like mix
Oh, that's
it
what it
around
was.
and
It
stuff
was
like
fruit
that.
punch.
And then like he'd throw in some actual fruit and stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
what
like,
she
yeah,
did,
it's
yeah.
like a pure cane sugar punch kind of thing. And you can make it alcoholic or non-alcoholic, and that's what he used to do. But I didn't know if that's exactly kind of the same.
Yo, I can eventually be the drunk uncle
Oh,
under the
God.
Christmas tree.
Do y'all like eggnog?
I love eggnog.
I like eggnog. I've only had it like when I was like 12.
I've
though.
never tried it, but
never
I
had
just imagine it's similar to egg custard pie, and I don't want to drink it.
Nah, bro, it's not at all. It's so good.
I doubt. I don't want to drink anything.
What's the
that's thick.
stigma? Like, what's the joke
It
behind
is
like getting
thick. I
drunk?
do admit that. It's like
Eggnog.
it's like chucking down heavy whipping cream. Just it's thick.
I've done that before. Like, well, I haven't just like checked it or anything, but I remember one time like we didn't have any milk, and so I just grabbed my mom's like whipping cream and poured it in the bowl. I'm like, this is not right, but I'm doing it. But
The struggle.
It's like eggnog. Nah, I don't want to drink. I don't want to just drink something that is thick.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It's like it's usually an alcoholic drink. You know
Yeah.
how it kind of got started, but you wouldn't think alcohol would go good with eggs. You literally make it with eggs and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And
I
it's
mean,
just,
you make eggs for your hangover eggs.
I've never
Yeah,
done that.
this. I mean, you're not drinking them with the alcohol.
Yeah,
you aren't
no.
mixing your vodka in with like a scrambled egg.
Can we do that one day?
No,
We shouldn't.
Well, I mean, we can, but I'm not gonna join you.
I'm not gonna eat it.
I'll eat it.
How do y'all feel about Christmas mascots? I mean, we know the big one is Santa, but there's also like Rudolph, Frosty.
I quit paying attention.
Is it bad that Pokemon actually has a lot of like mascot to me for some reason? Because there was the Pokemon special. I've gotten every Pokemon game ever in Christmas, and I think Pokemon plays a big part of me because like when I was younger,
Delibird.
Yeah, Dilly.
you know, we were broke. Like we were literally broke. We were like living off of crackers and ketchup for a couple days. Like we were broke until the next paycheck, which was coming around the corner. It wasn't long.
Yeah.
But I asked my mom for a Game Boy Color, and it came with Pokemon Crystal, and I still say that is probably my most favorite game I've ever owned, just because of the sentimental value.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There are certain things like that I do associate with Christmas. Like, back to Pokemon specifically, Fire and Emerald, I've got both of those for Christmas the years that they came out.
I know. When I see people with black labs, that kind of makes me think about it. Because my brother and I, we got 2 black labs for Christmas one year.
2 each.
Well,
Small
we
little
both
show,
essentially we both got one, and they died a month later.
Damn.
What the?
Turned out they had parvo, and
God.
What the heck is
apparently-
Parvo?
the dog probably died.
Yeah, they died not only just being dead, like they were paralyzed. Like I remember them like taking the dogs. Like it wasn't just rigor mortis. It was like they were like
Rick and Morty.
Like imagine just rocks. They were like moving big dog shaped rocks.
Dang.
It's really
Man.
sad. It's a terrible
Yeah.
disease. But
What really did suck, apparently, like my uncle, the one that like essentially arranged to get us the dogs, knew they had it before giving them to us.
That's just a depressing Christmas.
Gosh. Well, talking specifically about Santa Claus, do y'all have any particularly strong feelings or memories attached to like stories of Santa Claus or anything like that? Or did y'all's parents not tell y'all about Santa Claus? or
I
really
did have
enforce that
Santa
at all?
slippers, I think.
Just-
No, I didn't. Those were Those are Digimon.
I definitely.
What?
How do you mix that? Okay.
Oh no,
alright.
no, because there's a picture of me holding like a Santa plushie, and then the Digimon. I was wearing the Digimon slippers.
I
And
guess.
But was Santa Claus allowed in y'all's house?
Yeah, Santa
Santa
Claus
Claus
was
Claus.
all over our house. Well, I wouldn't say all over, but you know, we definitely like they did tell us Santa exists. My cousin almost immediately told us Santa doesn't exist. I was also like, from like first, second grade on, like I was a permanent night owl at that point, so I already knew Santa didn't exist because I was up all night long. There's no getting it past me.
So you saying you don't believe in
Dang,
Santa?
I hope no kids listen to this. We're about to break their hearts and souls.
No, Santa's out there. I don't think that Santa is the person that like gives gifts, because obviously he doesn't. I just think of him as like the mascot for Christmas. Like he represents the different things that I feel like are important about Christmas. Well, not except for the religious things, but
you know what I hate? You know what I
It
hate?
doesn't
Actually,
represent family,
bring
though.
that up. I hate
But this is
that.
what I associate him with, like family and giving, or just the spirit of giving in general. What were you saying, Ricky?
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
You hate that Christmas turned into.
No, I was gonna
Solid,
say I
though.
hate people that say keep the Christ in Christmas. Well, then quit celebrating the way that you're celebrating.
I mean, not everybody is religious.
Yeah, no.
Well, I get. Well, what he's saying is the fact for the people that say keep Christ in Christmas. There's also a lot of them that don't celebrate it as a purely religious holiday.
Yeah.
It's
Which I'm not very
much
religious,
steeped
but
in, like,
I think part of me, I guess part of why I'm bringing Christ so much in this, because I think every Christmas Eve we would always go to church, and you know it'd be this big thing for us, and
Yeah.
you know I was with my church family, so
I remember being told about, like, you know, always being reminded. Of course, like, you can't go without being reminded of the Christian story of Christmas.
nope.
And I think maybe Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, like, you know, I mean, yeah, my family always prayed before we ate, like, in general, but it was like a special prayer for Christmas always. And so, yeah, there's definitely always that part that I do remember, but, you know, I also was like, I'm ready to eat now, just shut up.
Dang, telling them to shut up on Jesus'
I
birthday.
mean, I didn't tell them that, but in my head, I'm like, can we finish now? I'm like, I've got my eyes closed, my head is down, I'm smelling this ham, I'm smelling this macaroni and cheese, I'm ready to put it in my mouth already.
You got that one eye open, just waiting.
You looking to see if anybody else is picking off the plate already, so you know you ain't the only one.
Uncle Charlie already took a bite.
Nah, that was Grandpa.
You ain't slick.
Grandpa
I'm gonna out you.
Charles.
Schwick. Don't tell nobody. I'll take you to the store.
Uncle Derek couldn't get away with, like, sneaking because he makes noise whenever he eats.
We hear you, Derek.
Stop! Alright, stop!
Oh yeah, snow. I don't think we've ever had snow on Christmas. No, we
Yeah,
did.
we
No,
have.
we did.
Had
one-
on Christmas.
I can think of like 3 or 4 good occasions where we
I can
did.
only think of
Alright,
one.
like one.
Yeah, I can think of 3 or
There's
4.
been like, yeah, just not a lot, but once or twice.
Maybe one or two. I think
Y'all
3 or
remember
4
the big
might
ice
just...
storm we had that like went over and lasted through Christmas, but there was snow on the ground still, so technically we did have a snowy
I
Christmas.
think
Are you sure you're not thinking of a Christmas special?
that's like
No, 'cause I
that,
remember a
that was
Christmas
one of
special.
them that I'm thinking of.
That is, and then there was
But
one
I don't
recently,
remember
like
more
3
than
years
like
ago.
2.
Yeah, I remember we hung out on Christmas actually.
Just for
So-
reference, we grew up in East Texas.
Northeast.
So
Northeast Texas.
I'm saying East Texas.
It is northeast.
I'm saying East Texas.
Either way,
If
then-
Dallas is north and we're east of
Technically, you're
Dallas,
not
Moving
wrong.
on.
Technically,
Dallas
you're
ain't
not
North
wrong.
Texas.
you didn't.
It's northeast. Like the Panhandle is North Texas.
No.
Facts.
Still northeast.
Technically, Tyler is right though. It is still East Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But to round out our little Christmas discussion, let's talk about some Christmas traditions that we have or that we want to start maybe when we have families.
All right. I mean, I already said some of them. You know, I intertwined it with some. But our big thing is, after Thanksgiving, we draw names, or we used to. We draw names, kind of like Secret Santa, but you know who got your name and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And we would all gather up. Everyone comes down to my aunt's house, and next thing I know, you know, we're all eating and stuff like that. People are getting drunk. You know, that's just tradition.
Yeah.
Heck
And
yeah.
then, you know, we open gifts. That's something we always do. I want to keep that tradition going. Hopefully, you know,
Well, getting drunk.
no, the family all coming together, you know, doing that Secret Santa stuff. Right now, you know, financial things are hard in the world right now, you know, a lot more problems with money for people. So we kind of cut it down a little bit. But there's that. I want to keep on doing that when I have kids and stuff like that. Like I said, we did the whole go around looking at lights on Christmas Eve. We go Christmas Day. We have Christmas at our main house, and then we go over there to my aunt's house, and we'll have like big lunch. We're talking about, you know, those wooden tables or plastic tables they have. They're like, I don't know, 6 feet by 3 feet, maybe
Yeah.
something like that.
Then you still got to pull out the extra 5 or 6 card tables.
Yeah, yeah. So like,
You got the kids.
we'd
table
have
with
like
everybody's
2 of
over
those
it.
full of main food and another one full of desserts. So like, it was huge. It's pretty nice. And me and my cousin used to go out and play football and stuff like that. I hope I can do that with my kids, you know, be able to just throw the pigskin around and just have fun.
Right.
But
Yeah.
for the most part, I can't think of no extravagant traditions that I haven't really thought of, I guess you could say.
Usually, like, the best traditions aren't extravagant.
Yeah.
Yeah, just simple.
It's all nostalgia.
Counter. You got anything?
I mean, I'm not gonna have a family.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not gonna have
So-
kids.
You're
I'm-
gonna have
I'm
kids.
not gonna
We
have
have
kids.
discussed this
I'm
in
not
like
gonna
every
get married.
podcast
Well, what about some
episode.
traditions that your family had growing up?
I mean, they're pretty standard. You know, grandparents, you know, matriarch and patriarch of the family, so that's where everybody, you know,
Yo,
gathers up
monarchy,
at.
though.
You know, of course, you know, this and that, you know, aunt, uncle, cousin, whatnot, they're married. So, you know, they may be doing Christmas at, you know, the in-laws that year or something like that. But, you know, typically we met up at Big Mom and Papa's. Sometimes we went to Shara's house in Tyler, but, you know, most of the time, Big Mom and Papa's. That's where it's going to be at. Usually I always do like Thanksgiving and Christmas, like the meal, feast, dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it. But I also do kind of hate eating on those days because it's so long that you're waiting on it to cook, and they have so many snacks. Like to me, especially Christmas, I never feel like I get a full meal. I'm just permanently snacking all day long.
Heck yes.
Which I hate snacking. I like to sit down, eat a full meal, get full, get the itis, go sleep on the couch, and be done. Like, I don't like, all right,
And hibernate
in
for
the
the rest of
morning
winter.
we've got sausage balls, pigs in a blanket, you know, just a bunch of homemade, like, you know, snack foods, or snack breakfast kind of foods that we kind of eat. And then, you know, the real cooking commences, and there's, like, the green bean casserole.
Oh, my favorite dish.
I never liked it. Ham, or, like, if it's Christmas, we always have some kind of ham, which I love because it's got that honey glaze on the outside. Little toothpicks keeping them pineapples on is amazing.
I'm a big ham person.
I hate you. Get out the room.
Gosh.
It's good. Just, I don't know. But continue.
And I don't know. Short of that, like I feel like to me, you know, like I said, it was always just like more of the family getting together, eating, talking. Typically, I mean, it's not like we were really catching up on anything because we all already knew what was going on in each other's lives. We all talked pretty frequently. But beyond that, you know, usually, like, of course, there were presents. So, especially, you know, for the young kids, you know, opening presents, getting, you know, to tear into theirs, you know, the present that they got for, you know, everybody else. And they get to see, you know, the look on other people's faces to see the present that, you know, had their name on it, the from, you know, instead of what else. And, of course, there's always the big gifts from Santa at the end, you know, that, you know, is hidden and, you know, the hidden present. That's one thing I always did kind of have fun with, like, you know, having
where'd
the
you put it?
secret set up for people, you know, and surprise them at the end of it. Because, you know, seeing that extra smile on somebody's face is fun, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if anything than me taking forward, I'd probably just cook, you know. Maybe go to brother, sister's house, something like that. You know, spend a Christmas or so with them. But most of the time, I'd see myself being at home,
Totally forgot
cooking
you had
and
a
eating for
sister.
myself. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you did.
All right, you're up to bat,
I
Richard.
do, not did. She's alive.
She's still around.
She's still with us.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess thinking more about it, past couple of years, we did Christmas at like 4 in the morning because my mom would always have to work on Christmas because she works in a nursing home. So it's not one of those places that can it's not one of those places that can shut down on Christmas.
Yeah.
People will die.
The old people are still going to be there.
Oh, no, they can make it, right?
Not
They have
for a whole day.
Alzheimer's and everything like that. They'll make it, right? I'm
I mean, they
joking.
can't shut down.
They'll actually die.
Well, I mean, they're old anyway.
Hey,
Dang.
Christmas miracles, guys. Christmas miracles.
Wait, is the miracle them living? Because in my mind, like the Christmas miracle, they just all drop at once.
Gosh. All right, Ricky,
I mean, do you
continue.
want to? I mean, do you want to be that old to where you can't even control your own bowel movements?
No, I hope I die
Nope,
before that.
exactly.
I mean, I don't know what y'all talking about.
That would be my Christmas miracle. I just die before I let that happen.
You're in complete control of it.
I am. Well, yeah.
You are?
Depending on who you talk to, you define control.
The bowel movement doesn't bother me, but the not being able to walk and stuff like that, and I'm having to like.
Hey, if I get a dope ass wheelchair, I'll be okay.
I think the moment that I start seeing shuffleboard is an interesting way to spend my time.
Hey,
I'm
that's an Olympic
just
sport.
jumping off of something.
I feel like you're not that far from that because you already like buying like adult appliances.
But there's a difference. I like to cook, so I would like to buy new skillets and whatnot. Shuffleboard just seems like the most boring thing ever. I'd rather play croquet.
There's a
I know.
strategy.
I know. At my
Croquet is
mom's
awesome,
at my
though.
mom's job, they had to move one of the old guys into a different room or into a different hallway because like he was always watching porn in his room.
That's my
access to
man
that?
right there.
What?
How did he have access to
I
that?
don't know.
Yo,
No ED for him, man.
They got high-speed
No
Wi-Fi in the
ED
nursing
for
room?
him.
he's
What?
Yeah, there's
prepared.
Wi-Fi.
Let me find out.
Tyler wants to know what he was watching
He's
for
like,
science reasons.
Bro, science.
Anyways,
For research.
No, I remember actually this last Christmas. We did Christmas. I stayed up late like usual. That's become my Christmas tradition. I remember one year actually, I was up till 2 in the morning, and I had to wake up 2 hours later to open gifts.
I can never.
So
sleep
I was
on
like
Christmas.
halfway asleep doing that.
You couldn't either.
I was playing TF2 actually.
I don't like the whole thing about, can never sleep. Me or my brother always woke up way ahead of the other. It didn't matter, like, what we did if we went to sleep at the same point in time. One beat the other by a large margin, but had to wait on the other one for obvious reasons. He, like, woke up at 6, I wake up at, like, 10. I wake up at 5, he wakes up at, like, 7. It was never at the same time, and we always hated each other for, like, a solid 3 or 4 hours.
Nah, see, we did Christmas. My sister go in there. She always woke me up. Never failed. Slap me in the face. Wake me up. I'm pissed off. I have to get up. And then next thing I know, she's going in there and doing the same thing to my mama. She's like, wake up! And I'm like, stop. Still does it today. But anyway.
I'm always just up.
This last one, I remember I was at home by myself actually because my sister was at her house. I walked back over to my house. Mom was at work. I just cooked me some bacon and eggs and made myself a cup of coffee, and I was fine.
I know last Christmas I stayed at home, and I know Keon went back home.
Or is this back when you were back in Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just stayed at home because I just didn't feel like going home. And I don't know, I just kind of enjoyed a day off. It was therapeutic, I guess, to say, because, I lived in apartments at that time, so, like, there's usually kids always outside making noise. Not a peep. Anywhere.
That and you were dealing with Christmas time at Walmart.
Yeah, I worked at Walmart, so,
And
it was
electronics,
a nice,
too.
solid day off. And so I just sat at home. I remember I played League and enjoyed really quality internet for, like, a rare occasion. And I don't know, I just enjoyed like a quiet day at home alone.
I guess if I ever have family and traditions, I just want to do, basically just put up the tree, do gifts, go look at some lights, maybe squeeze in a church deal.
Session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that's one thing I wish I could do is, go to church on Christmas Eve. I don't know. I might try that this year.
I've always thought about it, but for obvious reasons, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, I want to go, but they're gonna be saying the story that I've heard a million times. It's not like I'm learning much new, and also I don't want to be the guy that just shows up, just because it's like a special occasion. Because then
Dust off
people are
your
gonna
body.
Yeah, you have those people who show up on Easter, Christmas Eve, and I think one more day, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't want people to look at him like, oh, he just shows up for the big days. Well, I mean, I'm not really a member of the religion, so me being here at all is kind of a special occasion. But,
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying you guys should celebrate it, but me being here, for me, is already, like, a big difference in general. So.
Yeah, you should be accepting of anybody just coming to your church. That's like kind of the point.
Yeah, quit being so judgmental. This is church.
But as far as our family Christmas traditions, I mean, we did the simple ones, like, I mean, putting up the tree every year. And I make a big deal about it, too. I'm like, I want everybody to be there when we put up the tree. If somebody's gone, we can't put up the tree. Like, we don't do lights that much or, like, just a bunch of decorations around the house. But, like, the tree and wrapping presents. And then, I also associate Christmas with my birthday. I was born on Christmas Eve, so, like, we just did weird things with my birthday. Like, instead of leaving cookies for Santa, I left a slice of birthday cake and milk for Santa every year.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
Santa got the best thing ever.
It's like, I like going to Tyler's house.
I'm a cake guy.
I cut him a piece of that cake. And we did, we don't do it every year. We seem to do it, like, every other year, basically. But, like, stockings with just, like, candy and stuff in it. I got, like, I think socks in there one year.
I got oranges in mine one year.
Dude,
I got Yu-Gi-Oh
I think
cards.
I got apples one year.
Such a nerd.
And, like, a Beyblade or something one year. But, as far as Christmas traditions I want to have when I have my own family and everything, I'm going to go freaking, like, ballistic in our house. I'm going to put
glad
up
I'm not gonna be a
huge
part of your
tree,
household.
stockings everywhere, like, decorations, wreath on the
Poinsettias,
door.
you cannot forget the poinsettias.
Yeah, the poinsettias.
Are you wanting like tall ceilings and then like have a tree that almost reaches the top of that?
I mean, I don't want like a 15-foot Christmas tree, but I want a big one. Like, everybody's got their own little decoration on it. Like, just, I want to do so many Christmas
Tyler gets the
traditions.
top, though, for reasons.
Yeah, only Daddy gets to star on the tree. Because I'm grown.
I'll say my
And then your wife slaps
birthday's
you.
never been tied to Christmas, but I always just had to accept that it was close. Because my birthday's on the 13th, so it's literally 12 days before. And that I remember the first day I was like, "Huh, my birthday starts the 12 days of Christmas." I ain't get no presents. Like
It was Hanukkah, you do, don't you?
It was
Yeah,
very
you
rare
get
that I got
presents.
presents for my birthday, and a lot of people like, so you get extra presents for Christmas? No. Nope. In fact, like, one of the main presents I remember getting was like a fish and go round. I thought it was so cool. I saw
That
it
game
on TV.
was so much fun.
Lo and behold, like, it went to my aunt's house. And like, I remember once I saw it there, I'm like, this was mine.
Dang.
She got this for me.
And took it.
Whatever. Alright, whatever. Fine.
Indian.
I ain't even mad. Yes, I am.
Wait, I got a real
I
question.
ain't mad. Yes, totally.
Okay, do y'all celebrate everything on Christmas Eve? Do everything on Christmas Eve, and like, do y'all do anything for Christmas Day, or do y'all do like Christmas Eve? Y'all do stuff, and then Christmas Day is like y'all's main thing. Or
I'm
what?
vehemently against opening presents on Christmas Eve in our house.
I am too. I have to do it on Christmas Day.
Yeah, one time we got back from church and it was like, it's midnight. Yeah, we're up. Might as well.
I understand the people that do open presents on Christmas Eve, though, because I have heard stories of people that, like, are really religious and, like, Christmas Day is basically a church day for them. So Christmas Eve is, like, we open the presents and do all that stuff, but then Christmas Day is, like, our church day.
I know we always do Christmas Day for like most of the actual celebrations and whatnot, because Christmas Eve was, alright, there's going to be 15 people showing up tomorrow, all hungry, and I bet you ain't none of them bringing no food, no extra plates, not even a chair to sit in. But make sure we're ready.
Yeah, see,
Battle
Christmas Eve was
stations.
like you do stuff with like the, I guess not your immediate family, you know, your mom's family and stuff like that.
Your extended family.
Yeah. So that's what we usually do, and then Christmas when we open, you know, we have a little bit of gifts. Now we do bingo. It's weird, but but
I always say
Christmas Day is when we do our immediate family stuff, and then we go over there later on around noon and stuff for like a big dinner, a big lunch with everybody. So, anyways, yeah.
I mean, we just did church and we'd chill out Christmas Eve and then go to sleep, and Christmas Day open gifts and just went on with our day. Nothing else.
So I guess to kind of end the show, does Christmas, now that we're older, we're all like early 20s, does Christmas mean anything different to you than when you were younger and growing up?
Technically, I'm going to say no, but my enthusiasm for the most part is gone. If nothing else, it's changed because I do look forward to, like, I guess you can say, like, the peaceful downtime, you know, for me, because I've been working for, actually, my,
Since you were 16? Possibly 15?
No, well, actually, I started a few days before I turned 15. So this year actually marked my 6th anniversary of being a part of the workforce. So yeah, I always look forward to, like, it's off. I get to be off at least one day, typically, you know, a day or so around that. Get to, you know, chill out. Family's gonna be there, talk to people, play with the little cousins. And now, or, you know, when I was a kid, it was just like presents, you know, big celebration. I was like, you know, I was amped for it because it was a big celebration. Now it's less of a celebration, but it's
Another day.
it's a marked period, I guess is the best way to say it. Like, it's not just another day, it's another special day, but it's not a celebration.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'd have to say, nah, I still feel the same thing about it. I still get excited about it. I still feel the same way about everything. You know, I know it's not all about the gifts now because, you know, as a kid, you really just looked forward for the gifts.
Yeah.
It was nothing
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
I want presents, blah, 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 me. But I see it more as, you know, if I have the money, I'm going to give gifts and stuff. But if I don't, you know, yeah, it's cool I get a gift, but it's nothing big. Like, I even told my mom this year, you know, don't give me anything. If you want to give me anything, socks, underwear, I'm happy.
Rent money.
I specifically requested socks because every time I've washed socks, I lose approximately 3.
I understand that.
So-
A whole pair and then
I
a
understand
half
that.
pair.
Yeah, like
A pair and a half.
my supply is dwindling, so
Mine is
I'm
too.
just like, just give me socks. No, specifically socks.
Socks.
Or
But,
Pay one of my bills.
so for the most part, yeah, it's harder for me to get in the spirit lately. I think ever since college started happening, me getting into the spirit takes longer, or, you know, the Christmas spirit. But either that or I don't get it. Like last year, I wasn't really in the Christmas mood. Like I love it and everything like that. I like seeing it, but like,
I feel like a part of it, you know, while you're going through just, you know, primary education, school is making a big deal with it about it. So like for
Christmas
8 hours a
parties and
day,
stuff.
you're having Christmas parties, you're making Christmas decorations. Like in, you know, back in elementary school, everything, you know, most of your work is Christmas related. And now that, you know, college is like, you're an adult, you can do all that on your own time. We ain't
Yo,
got time
let's
for
get
Well,
it.
Krampus,
yeah, I
let's
can
get
see
Krampus
that.
into the schools.
but what really gets me is like, I think what college has done to me. I'm not saying college is bad. It's just I stress out all semester, like literally all semester, and then I get this little, you know, 3 week, 4 weeks break.
Yeah, you get a good break.
Yeah, but I don't get into it until like the day before, and then I'm just like, well, it's over, you know.
That was it.
Time to start school again. Like as soon as Christmas ends, I'm like, oh, school's coming back. I hate it. You know, I don't want to go. Just stop. I'd rather be working right now because I feel like you know, if I had my degree and I had my specific job, you get that week off normally.
Yeah.
You know, you work. Yeah, you work, but you get off and you don't have to worry about nothing else unless you have work that you have to do for work, which is very rare. But you know, stuff like that. So I feel like I'm just anxious to be an adult and be able to do things with my own kids and stuff like that one day if I ever have any.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's just hard for me to get in the spirit nowadays. Like I'm still not in it.
Okay. Richard?
Well, I mean, this year I'm just not really into it, but I have other reasons for not being in the Christmas mood due to recent events of something that happened last week that I'm not going to get into. But I am looking forward to seeing my family just because I was supposed to see them Thanksgiving, but roads were bad where I was supposed to go, so my car wouldn't have made it out there, so couldn't see them there. And so it'd be nice to see my family, and I get to see some of my friends from back home that are coming back home to visit.
I really thought you were going to say that are no longer with us.
Hey,
Well, actually, most of them will be back this week, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not going home until Christmas Eve, and that's if the roads aren't like iced over.
we're in that
I
workforce.
doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With
The
the
ground's
weather
been
right
too
now.
warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as cynical I am about Christmas, I do like seeing all the decorations. You know, all the, I guess, places that decide to put up decorations or whatnot. Yeah, that's something I can admire. But I mean, I'm just not that huge into Christmas anymore. I mean, I'm not gonna bash you for celebrating or not celebrating it. If you're Jewish, hey, happy Hanukkah.
I know my mom tried to get us into Kwanzaa one time. Like she got me and my brother like a book,
And we kind of looked over it and we're just like, we don't even care about this. And she's like, I didn't expect you to be, so let's not.
I want to try one year.
Kwanzaa?
Harambe!
Ever since that Proud Family episode, I really wanted to try it one year. Just because I like the kind of what it represents.
What does it represent?
Getting to know African culture.
Okay.
A strong heritage.
Like, yeah, that's what it is. Like, I can't say like it's a specific nationality thing, because Kwanzaa was created in America by African Americans to get in touch with their African heritage.
Yeah.
Roots. Just watch Roots.
There's a big difference between these two. You just watch Roots, you're just gonna be angry at white people.
But anyway, Christmas to me is still super important. Like, you guys have kind of already touched on it, that when you're young, it really is just about the presents. And especially because my birthday was the day before Christmas, and my parents, like, I think I probably got just, like, maybe one extra present, but it was still, you know, another present. But as I've gotten older, presents have just become increasingly less important to me, and I'm just more into the spirit of, like, giving and peace and happiness. And now that, I mean, I don't really even ask for anything for my birthday or Christmas. Like, my mom still asks me what I want, but I'm like, Mom, just get more stuff for the girls, or just, like, put money back going into the new year. I don't need anything. I just really enjoy seeing other people open stuff and seeing other people happy, especially because my older cousins, they have younger kids now. They're, like, between, like, 5 and 8, and we go to their house, or my aunt's house, and they open presents there, and it's just cool seeing the kids, like, get, like, the toy they really wanted. But because I remember when I was a kid, I used to love making a Christmas list and, like, revising it every day leading up to, like, Mom's cutoff date.
I did.
Cutoff date.
I made one list and I just finished it. That was it. I usually threw like 5, maybe 10 objects on there. Expected only one of them, and then that was it. Like, if there was no rewriting, there was
You
no
set your
adding,
bar
no
low.
revision. It's just, this is it. These are the things I want. Do what you will.
Because I would make a list that probably had, like, 9 or 10 things on it, and she hit me with, like, pick, like, the big 3 on there, and I'll see what I can do about the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas to me is still, like, I'm getting to the Christmas spirit every year. It usually starts for me, like, November 1st, and the lead up is through the rest of the year. But this year it started in, like, August. I started listening to Christmas music.
You've been hyped up for it since you
I feel
moved
like
here.
you're gonna just leave your Christmas tree up all year.
I would if I could.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, but
can.
I don't want to be that guy. But I am that guy at Christmas. I am the stereotypical, like, happy Christmas guy. Like, I'm all
He's
about
also
that
the
Christmas
happy,
spirit.
upbeat black kid.
Yeah.
I'm a beacon of positivity.
There was that one day that I out-happied you, but I don't even want to attempt it now.
I was really upset about that, but we're not going to get into it.
Oh,
But this has been a very holly jolly episode of the And Whatever podcast.
on Tyler's
Kind
side.
of low energy.
Yeah, on y'all. But remember, you can check out the podcast every Tuesday on YouTube and SoundCloud. If you want to keep up with the podcast on Twitter, you can follow us at @AndWhatUpPodcast. Or if you want to keep up with us personally, I'm on Twitter at Tyler Chancellor, Keontae's at Keontae00, Jesse's at JesseTrio95, and Ricky's at Ricardo Noriega0. Tweet at us, let us know what you liked about the show, didn't like, and how your holiday's going. Or if you want to ask us questions, tweet us with the hashtag AskWhatever. Until next time, thanks for hanging with us, and have happy holidays, guys.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
And a happy new year. Bye, guys.
See ya.
See ya.